Hello. What was that on? Turn that one off. There we go. Good evening, everyone. Welcome along. Thank you very much for joining us. It is Thursday, the 4th of May. So yeah, happy Star Wars Day to you if you're that way inclined. Or if you're not from the Jedi side and you're from the dark side, happy Sith Day tomorrow. I made that joke earlier thinking I was being really clever and turned out it was actually a thing. So anyway, welcome along. We'll get started in about 11 minutes or so time. 50 questions, as always. If you are new, yeah, we start the come in, say hello to everyone. And then the first question is around about 8:15. Little timer there, so you know roughly when it's going to come on. But yeah, so yeah, 50 questions as always this evening. Carrying on our decades theme, we move in from the 70s last week, we move into the 80s tonight. For round 3 this evening, plus all the usual fun and games and stuff. And I've just remembered I haven't written you a tiebreaker. I'll do that in the break, it's fine. But yeah, if you do want to say hello, hashtag J's at Virtual Pub Quiz. On Twitter is your best place for the simple reason being our wonderful Empress, the wonderful Beck, is taking a breather. She gets married at the end of this month, so she is wedding prep all over the place. Bless her. Her and Damon, her fella, are doing all of the wedding stuff themselves pretty much, so they have got so much on. So I've said, right, take a breather, go and get married, go and do everything you need to do, and come back in June. So she's taking a break. So for the month of May, it's me. Let's hope I don't break anything. But yeah, so we'll be fine. But yeah, so that's all I've got open after I've gone through the that's all I've got on after I go through the shout outs on Facebook, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to jump in and start now. So let's go straight into these. Hello to James Sharp, who says, can you give a massive shout out to the Flintoffs and Potsy playing tonight, and may the 4th be with you, and to you too. There's a lot of may the 4th be with you things this evening. So yeah, hello to the Flintoffs and Potsy playing this evening. Good evening to you guys. Jay, can you wish good luck to all the Morecambe fans travelling down to Exeter for the last game of the season on Sunday? That's cheers from Mark, Libby, and Eve, who are going down on Saturday. Yeah, well, that's one very long journey, but yeah, best of luck to you guys. I'm sure. I don't know what the situation is league wise and what have you, what you need to do when you get down there, but you know, best of luck to all of you. For the weekend, I'm completely anti-football at the minute, to be honest, the way my lot are playing. So yeah, good luck to you guys. Hello to our friends over in Sweden, the 2 dots above the O. We enjoyed your name on the Öresundsbrunn last week. Where? I will save that and Google that later. But hello to both of you. Hope you guys are okay. Hello to Debbie, says, hi Jay, looking forward to quizzing tonight. We have broke up from work for 2 weeks, going away to celebrate our silver wedding anniversary. So from Saturday, we will be quizzing from Devon. The Quiz Kings, Deb and Joe. Will you enjoy it? I am sure you will very much enjoy it. And congratulations in advance for your silver wedding anniversary, although I'm sure you'll put it in there when the actual date comes around. But have fun. Hello to Karen. Best day of the week. Monday, Tuesday. I'm joking, but quizzing with the Story Girls, it's always a good night. So yeah, hello to all of the Story Girls. Still remember doing that quiz with you guys, and then you were off to do karaoke and follow it up with that. So yeah, I hope you're all well. Shout out to the Watford posse of Nikki Yates and Chris Yates, plus the Boston crew of Joe and Mick Deal. So good evening to all of you guys. Hope you're well. Okay. So yeah, as I said, Beck's getting married at the end of this month, so we're on her partner. I know Damon very well as well, so we're on Damon's stag do up in the Lake District tomorrow. A couple of days of golfing up there, so I think I'm just going to mute that group for about 10 minutes until I get to grips. Hello to lucky, very lucky. Hello to Glenn and Lynn, who are doing the quiz tonight from Sorrento, enjoying a nice beer or two. Now we've got a. Are you in the place Sorrento, or are you in the restaurant Sorrento? I'll go with the place Sorrento. But yeah, have a nice time, both of you. Very much deserved, no doubt. I'm sure you'll be enjoying yourselves. Hello to Chris, the tremendous beauty, and Susan, the delectable beast, quizzing this evening. Hello to you. I told you you're going to run out of these. Although, by the sounds of it, I think it's very much more challenge accepted for you, Chris, and I'm sure you're going to try and find as many of them as you can. Hello to both of you. Lana says, happy Star Wars Day, everyone. Doing a 20-question quiz at work tomorrow. First time hosting, so wish me luck. Look, you'll be absolutely fine, Lana. Just be yourself. That's all you can do. It's all I've done for the last 3 years, and, you know, some people are still here. But yeah, so just be yourself, Lana. You'll be absolutely fine, no doubt. Hello to Rob, says, got the connection already. Star Wars, may the 4th be with you. No, that would have been far too obvious. I've not gone down that road, to be fair. Yeah, I've not gone down the Star Wars route for connections. I did think about it. I did debate it, but no, I thought that would be way too obvious for this evening. So not gone down there. Hello to Liz and Keith in France. Good evening to you. Although they're not in France, they're in sunny Benfleet this evening. So I hope you are both well. Hello to Paula Rogers, Selena Newman as well. Angela said, oh, hello to Angela and Fred. Our condolences to you. They lost their beloved dog Oscar yesterday. So I hope you guys are okay. Both of you there. Let me get that's Angela there. So hello, shout out to the Live Life Like Barb team. We love our quiz. Thursday is family night. So that's Nessie, Ashley, Amy, John, Wrecking Ball, Isla, and Gracie May. I mean, is that because she... I'm not going to go there. But hello to you guys. Hope you're all well. Hello to Jeanette, John, and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. Good evening to you guys. Hope you are good. Hope you're well over there. Please shout out to Joe, Kelly, Emma, and Jackie. Team Girl Power today. Good luck to you guys. Right, hang on. Bear with me one sec. Quick one regarding sleeping arrangements. There is 5 double beds across the 2 cottages. If anyone is not happy to share, there are 2 blow-up mattresses that are available. If you want to sleep on one of these, please bring a quilt with you. Okay. It's going to be a very interesting 2 days in the Lake District. Right, that's on mute now. I'll come back to that. Right, where did I get to? That one there. Yeah, hello to Moogie and Phil. Looking forward to quizzing as always. So good evening to you guys. Good evening to the newbies, Linda and Claire, the Bakewell Tarts, Claire and Brian, and not forgetting the Black Isle Peas of Fran and Hugh. Good evening to you. And we hope to see your double, our little Jack, tonight. Yes, no doubt he will be up at some point shortly. Enid, Peter, and other WEGs are ready and waiting from various campsites around the UK. Roll on tonight. That's from Jim. Maybe that's an idea. Maybe I should do a tour of campsites. Yeah, there's an idea. You know, live from the middle of a field in Chelmsford or something. I don't know. It sounds like actually, to be fair, that does sound like quite good fun. I'll add it to the list. But hello to all of you. Yes, hello, Enid, Peter, and all of the other WEGs this evening. Good evening to you guys. Sir Bill Shooter on this May the 4th. Good evening to you. 4 of 5 this morning. Didn't know the program. Program. I can't remember the questions from this morning. I've done enough. I've done more than since then. Joining in on my own as usual, and good luck to all of the YouTube live chat legends. So yep, good evening to all of you guys in the YouTube live chat. Hello to all of thee as well. And shout out to the team Michelle, Karen, and Ian in Somerset, and Gail and Graham in Cornwall. Let's go for that elusive 50 tonight. So yeah, good evening to all of you on there. Just jumping on to Twitter. Let me bring that one up first, go through these. Hello to Kieran and Lorna. Good evening to you, as always. Hope you're well. Hello to the Wrong'uns. Good evening to all of you. Hope you're good. Please, can you give a shout out to my mum, Pam, who's 92 today, who will be playing the quiz tonight and has been for 2 years. Happy birthday, Pam. I hope you've been spoiled absolutely rotten. I'm sure you will have done. Hello to the Cat Attack. Ali and Baby Fruit, Large Cabbage are back in the game with Amy this week. This could be one of their last quizzes as a fruit. Good luck, Nick, Ron, and Etty. Let the best cat lover win. Do you know what? I love these shout outs because that makes no sense to me whatsoever. But you guys hearing that will go, oh, that makes perfect sense. That's why I love these. This is why I love going through them. Hello to Shell and Jackie, aka the Squizzer Sisters. Hello, Squizzer Sisters. Playing as usual tonight in Manchester, being joined again by Joe to help us with the more modern stuff. It's Shell's birthday tomorrow, so if you could give her a shout out, that would make her day. Yep, happy birthday, Shell, for tomorrow. Again, I'm sure you'll get spoiled absolutely rotten. Hello, hopefully the joint birthday celebrations last weekend went well. Yeah, it was all right. I got absolutely drenched, to be fair, because all the mums who stopped were in the sofa underneath the gazebo, and I was just stood there being sociable and got drenched. But yeah, all good. No, Jack absolutely enjoyed, loved his birthday, and Sarah as well. So yeah, they both had a really good day. Thank you for asking. But hello to all the hello to all of the Johns. Hello to all of the Johns. Hello to John and the Welling Wizards. Good evening to you. Hello to Snowy as well. Good evening to you. And huzzah! Quizzing all over huzzaring all over Chelmsford. Deborah and I are still reeling over the full house a couple of weeks ago. Kate and Colin Shoud will be after our blood tonight, so good evening to all of you guys. And then hello to Pat, Doug, Colin and Sue. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Joshua, who says, please can I have a shout out for the cast of Star Wars, as today is Star Wars Day. I mean, yeah, if any of the cast of Star Wars are watching, which I think is highly unlikely, but hello to all of you guys. Hello to Auntie Pamsy, who says, first time playing live on my own tonight, literally recovering from a minor stroke, so my brain hurts already. Be gentle with me. Well, best of luck, and on your recovery as well. Forget the quiz, more, best of luck on your recovery. Hope it's all going well for you. Hello to all of our patrons in the General Nutjobs Discord server. Kelly says you're looking mighty fine without the goatee child catcher facial here. As you can see, the beard's starting to grow back in, which is good. So good evening hello to you, Kelly. Hope you're well. And hello to the rest of you. You're all on some weird and different conversations, so I'm just going to smile and nod and carry on. But yeah, hope everybody is good. That one there. Let me just get this all set up. That goes onto there. 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 That stays there. That stays there. That pushes that button, and then hopefully there we go. We're on. Welcome along. It is Thursday, the 4th of May. May the Force be with you, or Friday, the 5th of May. May the Sith be with you. But yeah, good evening, and thank you very much for joining us. 50 questions in front of us as always. Grab your pens, grab your paper, get yourselves settled in. Let's see. No, hang on, that one there. Let's see how we get on with these. So we'll start, as we always do, with entertainment. I'm just going to go. Starting with this, number one. Johnny Lee Miller, Billy Bob Thornton, and Brad Pitt have all been the husband of which actress? So Johnny Lee Miller, Billy Bob Thornton, and Brad Pitt have all been the husband of which actress? Yeah, see, May the 6th is Revenge of the Sith, not the 5th. Yeah, but I think 5th sounds closer to Sith rather than 6th. And oh, never mind. I'll have that debate later. Number two, what kind of animal was Pingu in the series of the same name? My gain's down, that's better. So what kind of animal was Pingu in the series of the same name? Only if you can't speak. Alan, meet Jay. Jay, meet Alan. Number three, which group? Start again. Which group's first hit, as proving, which group's first UK hit was Waterloo? So which group's first UK hit was Waterloo? Yeah, Number four, which movie franchise would you find the characters Slinky Dog, Rex, Ham, and Bo Peep? So which movie franchise would you find the characters Slinky Dog, Rex, Ham, and Bo Peep? Number 5, New York, Paris, and which other place appear on the side of the Trotter's van in Only Fools and Horses? That's the bit I was missing off the end of that. So New York, Paris, and which other place appear on the side of the Trotter's van in Only Fools and Horses? Why has the banner at the bottom changed from red to purple? All will be revealed. That's all I'm saying at the minute. To be fair, that's all I can say, to be honest. Number 6, who teamed up with Lionel Richie on the 1981 hit Endless Love? Ow. Seem to have shrunk. So who teamed up with Lionel Richie on the 1981 hit Endless Love? Number 7, which movie ends with the line, in case I don't see you? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So which movie ends with the line, in case I don't see you? Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Number 8, who was the first host of The Weakest Link in the United Kingdom? So who was the first host of The Weakest Link in the UK? Number 9, which of these was not one of the Nolans? Was it Colleen? Was it Colleen, Linda, Bernie, or Angela? So which one of these was not one of the Nolans? Colleen, Linda, Bernie, or Angela? And the final entertainment question is this: in which year was the Beatles' Hey Jude released? Dad's Army made its TV debut, and Funny Girl was the biggest film. No, ooh, I know the answer. In which year was the Beatles' Hey Jude released? Dad's Army made its TV debut, and Funny Girl was the biggest film. Round 2 with a bit of science and nature for you, starting with this number 1. Which chemical element accounts for around 78% of the air in Earth's atmosphere? So which chemical element accounts for around 78% of the air in Earth's atmosphere? Number 2, a filly is which animal name? Start again. A filly is which animal name aged 4 and under? That really doesn't make sense, Jay. Filly is the name. Filly is the name of which animal? There we go, makes more sense. So a filly is the name of which animal aged 4 and under? Do not write questions early hours of the morning. Number 3, a dray is the home of which animal? So a dray is the home of which animal? Number 4, which is larger, an ostrich eye or an ostrich brain? So which is larger, an ostrich eye or an ostrich brain? Train. Number 5, how is sodium bicarbonate better known? So how is sodium bicarbonate better known? So if it's just over 25 weeks till the wedding, Vic, does that mean I've got 24 weeks to send my RSVP in? I'm joking. And number 6, what is the collective noun for a group of geese? What is the collective noun for a group of geese? Number 7, name one of the 2 continents that the armadillo is native. So name one of the 2 continents that the armadillo is native. Number 8, which chemical element has the symbol He, or He for those who pronounce it that way? Which chemical element has the symbol He? Number 9, the Chihuahua gets its name from a town in which country? So the Chihuahua gets its name from a town in which country? Number 10, where in the human body can you find the smallest bone? So where in the human body can you find the smallest bone? That's not what I'm giggling about, just something on the screen. So continuing then, round 3, continuing our look through the decades. We've gone through them and we're all the way up to the 80s. I don't know how far I'm going to take this. I'm definitely going to do 90s, probably do noughties, whether or not I might move into 2010 as well. We'll see. See how I feel over the next couple of weeks. Anyway, right, but for tonight, we've got 80, so 10 questions, and starting in 1980. Saw the opening of which Staffordshire-based theme park? Oh, there's always one, isn't there, Hayley? I've just got visions of Martin just sat there shaking his head at you. 1980 saw the opening of which Staffordshire-based theme park? Number 2, the biggest selling album of all time in the UK was released by which group in 1981 entitled Greatest Hits? Evening, Colin. The biggest selling album of all time in the UK was released by which group in 1981 entitled Greatest Hits? Yeah, sorry, Dan. Staffordshire. Feels like such a long time ago doing the Great British Driving. 2020. It'll be nearly 3 years since I did. Wow. And upset the whole of Staffordshire by calling it Staffordshire. Number 3, which London Defence Against Flood device is first demonstrated in 1982? Which London Defence Against Flood device is first demonstrated in 1982? It wasn't a hint, Colin. I was just saying good evening. I just saw your name in Discord. Number 4, what was the name of the horse kidnapped in 1983 and never found again? Oh, hang on. I might be wrong on that, actually. Do you know when you write something and, hey, there was no need for that, Phil. Shut that down. No, it's fine. Very nearly said the name of the horse then, but right, it's never been recovered. That's fine. Just clearing up. Number 5, which Reverend W. Audrey book series debuts as a children's TV show on ITV in 1984? So which Reverend W. Audrey book series debuts as a children's TV show on ITV in 1984? Number 6, 1985 sees the launch of the UK's first mobile phone network, named Vodafone, EE, or T-Mobile. So 1985 sees the launch of the UK's first mobile network, named Vodafone, EE, or T-Mobile. Number 7, Gary Lineker becomes the most expensive British footballer ever for 24 hours in 1986, until Ian Rush breaks the record the next day, moving from which club to Juventus? So Gary Lineker becomes the most expensive British footballer ever for 24 hours in 1986, until Ian Rush breaks the record the next day, moving from which club to Juventus? And just so we know, for the purists, I am fully aware that he went back to said club They sold him to Juventus and then he came back on loan, but he still broke the record and he still went there. Number 8, 1987 sees ministers vote against the reintroduction of what? Was it the death penalty, rationing, or national service? So 1987 sees ministers vote against the reintroduction of what? The death penalty, rationing, or national service? Number 9, 1988 saw BBC's first telethon for which a charity night? Was it comic relief, sports relief, or children in need? So 1988 saw BBC's first telethon for which charity night? Was it comic relief, sports relief, or children in need? And your final question for the first part of the quiz, number 10. The Social Democratic Party merged with which... Oh, no. Yeah. Social Democratic Party merged with which other in 1989 to create which new party still in existence today? Because I know what the answer is, what I've put down. So, Social Democratic Party merged with another party. There we go. There we go. That makes more sense because I know what the answer is, so I know what answer I was looking for. So yeah, the Social Democratic Party merged with another party in 1989 to create which new party still in existence today? Do not write questions at 4 o'clock in the morning. This is part of the problem. Right, that's your first 30 questions of this evening. Short break time for you. If you need a recap, jvpqquestions.com is the place to go. First 3 rounds are up there now. Apologies about Saturday. I got a message, so halfway sort of towards, we were sitting in the living room talking, and I thought I'll just double check what's going on, and I jumped onto Twitter and I saw you've left all the answers on. And it was already at the end of the first break when I saw that, so I managed to fix it for the second break. But on the first break, for somehow I had left all the answers on for the first 30 questions on Saturday night. I've made sure that it won't happen tonight, so they're already up there now. I'll put the link up on Twitter in just a moment, and yeah, I will see you all in about that one there. See you in about 7 minutes. Look what I found. Did you have a good birthday?
Yeah.
Did Mummy have a good birthday?
Yeah, I did. Thank you.
Mhm.
Need to say thank you to everybody for wishing us happy birthday, don't we?
Thank you for wishing me happy birthday.
Don't put your foot on the power button.
You're practicing your whistling.
Right, you going to bed? You're back to school tomorrow. You've been off school all day today.
Been on an adventure, haven't we?
Right. Love you. Okay, that's irritating me. But very good, because at least you can whistle. Love you.
Whistle now, he's got a gap in his teeth.
Oh, no, yeah.
Right, come on, Jack, it's bedtime.
Love you.
I whistle with a gap in it.
I'm getting back.
Okay.
Come on.
Bless him. Honestly, he absolutely melted our hearts on Monday. So we're off school, so it's a bank holiday. So he had his lunch, and he didn't finish his lunch, and he toddled, was sort of talking to Sarah, and he toddled over to me, and he said, "Daddy, can you find a way that we can send this little bit of leftover food to Ukraine, because they haven't got much food at the moment." So I asked him why, and he knows a little bit about what was going on. And he then turned around and said that we need to find a way, we need to go over there and find a way to build stronger houses so that we can keep them all safe. He's 6. Honestly, he's just such the sweetest of little things. So yeah, absolutely melted our hearts on Monday when he told us that. Anyway, right, answers coming up in just a moment. Yeah, I think we're good. Right, okay, let's see how you did with the first 30. Starting with this number one. Johnny Lee Miller, Billy Bob Thornton, and Brad Pitt have all been the husband of which actress? It's Angelina Jolie. Number 2, what kind of animal was Pingu in the series of the same name? It was penguin. Number 3, which group's first UK hit was Waterloo? It's ABBA. Number 4, which movie franchise would you find the characters Slinky Dog, Rex, Ham, and Bo Peep? It is Toy Story. Number 5, New York, Paris, and which other place appear on the side of the Trotter's van in Only Fools and Horses? It's Peckham. Number 6, who teamed up with Lionel Richie on the 1981 hit Endless Love? It was Diana Ross. Number 7, which movie ends with the line, "In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night"? It's The Truman Show. Whoa, what? Hayley Hayes, you and I need to talk. What? No, I'm not. I'll message you afterwards. Number 8, who was the first host of The Weakest Link in the United Kingdom? It was Anne Robinson. How can you never have seen Toy Story, even by accident? You must have seen. Back to the quiz. Number 9, which of these was not one of the Nolans? It was Angela. I am flabbergasted by that. And number 10, in which year was the Beatles' Hey Jude released? Dad's Army made its TV debut, and Funny Girl was the biggest film. It was 1968. Round 2, Science and Nature. Number 1, which chemical element accounts for around 78% of the air in Earth's atmosphere? It's nitrogen. Oh, what? I'm going to come back to right. Number 2, a filly, yeah, etc. I reworded the question. It's horse for number 2. Number 3, a dray is the home of which animal? It's squirrel. Someone's contesting an answer. Let me just load that up. Number 4, which is larger? It's an ostrich's eye is larger than its brain. Number 5, how is sodium bicarbonate better known? It's baking soda or bicarbonate of soda if you went down that route. But baking soda is more commonly known. Number 6, what is the collective noun for a group of geese? You can have either gaggle or wedge. There might be another one or two that are sort of more regional, I think, from the last time I asked this question a few years ago. However, yeah, gaggle or wedge are the most sort of common two of those. If you think you've got something else, then fight it out amongst yourselves. Number 7, name one of the 2 continents that the armadillo is native. It's North or South America. Number 8, which chemical element has the symbol He or He? It is helium. Oh, this is getting out of control now. Number 9, the Chihuahua gets its name from a town in which country? It's Mexico. And number 10, where in the human body can you find the smallest bone? It is in the ear. Round 3 then on the 80s. 1980 saw the opening of which Staffordshire or Staffordshire based theme park? It's Alton Towers. Number 2, the biggest selling album of all time in the UK was released by which group in 1981 entitled Greatest Hits? It was Queen. Number 3, which London defence against flood devices first demonstrated in 1982? It was the Thames Barrier. Number 4, what was the name of the horse kidnapped in 1983 and never found again? Shergar. Number 5, which Reverend W. Awdry book series debuts as a children's TV show on ITV in 1984? It was Thomas the Tank Engine. (1985) sees the launch of the UK's first mobile network named Vodafone. It was Vodafone was the answer. Number 7, Gary Lineker became the most expensive British footballer ever for 24 hours in 1986 until Ian Rush broke the record the next day. Moving from which club to Juventus? It was Liverpool. So yeah, he moved. So I think Gary Lineker was 2.5 million, and then Ian Rush was in the 3 million mark the following day. Sold to Juventus and then loaned back for a season. So. Number 8, 1987 sees ministers vote against the reintroduction of what? It was the death penalty. Number 9, 1988 saw BBC's first telethon for which charity night? It was Comic Relief. And finally, number 10, the Social Democratic Party, and I reworded that question as well. The answer is the Liberal Democrats. That is what the name of the party is that is in existence today. Okay, tot your scores up. Let us know how you are getting on so far. Right, Hayley, your argument, okay, that you are a 41-year-old who, why would I watch Toy Story? I am a 41-year-old. Toy Story came out in 1995, which would have made us both 13? Yeah, no, 13, 95, yeah, it would have made us both 13. So I've seen it when it first came out. I'm not buying this. Hayley. I mean, it's just, and then to finish it off with having never seen Titanic. I mean, again, Titanic is surely something that you watch by accident. I'm flabbergasted. I am absolutely stunned by you, Mrs. Hayes. Stunned. That's very hard to do. I'm stunned. Anyway, right, let's move on with the quiz. Scores are coming through, which is good. So 20 questions still to come. Oh, well done, Mr. Jackson. You win message of the night. 22 out of 30, and I've never watched an episode of Jay's Virtual Pub Quiz. Yeah. No, to be fair, neither have I. Right, let's move on. Connections round then. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10, what links all of the answers together? I've written Saturdays as well, so I can't remember which way around I did it. We'll find out together. Here we go. Number 1. What does the letter P stand for? Oh, yeah. What does the letter P stand for? In the company, BP. What does the P stand for in the company? BP. I just nearly read out the whole thing. Number 2, small drinks intended to be drunk in one go, typically served in a bar, are called what? So small drinks intended to be drunk in one go, typically served in a bar, are called what? Number 3, apples, oranges, and pears are all types of what? So apples, oranges, and pears are all types of what? Number 4, Google, Bing, Ask, and DuckDuckGo are all types of what? Oh, right, okay, all right, okay. I confused myself then, yeah, now I remember why that is in there. That's not Rogue. Number 5, might confuse a lot of people. Number 5, Jimmy Choo is a famous name with which clothing item? So Jimmy Choo is a famous name with which clothing item? Number 6, what can go before shark to make the name of one of the most watched YouTube videos of all time? So what can go before shark to make the name of one of the most watched YouTube videos of all time? Number 7, Ben and Jerry's are a famous name with which dessert? So Ben and Jerry's are a famous name with which dessert? I think I've spelled that the right way around this time. Number 8, what word can go after sword, cat, and gold? So what word can go after sword, cat, and gold? Number 9, what was the surname of Rowan Atkinson's character that got into all kinds of mishaps? He was called Mr. What? So what was the surname of Rowan Atkinson's character that got into all kinds of mishaps? Mr. What? Number 6. Well, Tamara, if Gary has never heard of number 6, he is the most luckiest man in the world, and his ears have never been sullied by it. So, as always, question number 10, what links all of those answers together? So what links all of those 9 answers together? It's not an overly difficult one this evening. All right, let's finish it off then. 10 random questions. A lot of you are sort of very, very confused about number 4. Don't worry, just write the answer down that it is, and I'll explain why it fits after. General knowledge, here we go. Number 1, Boston is the state capital of which state? Train. There is nobody on that train. So Boston is the state capital of which state? Number 2, Harold was defeated by which king at the Battle of Hastings? So Harold was defeated by which king at the Battle of Hastings? Number 3, the average percentage of the human body that is water. Is it 60%, 70%, or 80%? So the average percentage of the human body that is water is 60%, 70%, or 80%. La da 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 da. Number 4, the Lake District is in which UK county? So the Lake District is in which UK county? Heading that way tomorrow. Number 5, in which part of the body would you find the metacarpus bones? So in which part of the body would you find the metacarpus bones? Number 6, Mount Cook is the highest mountain in which country? So Mount Cook is the highest mountain in which country? Number 7, what is the background colour on the flag of Brazil? So what is the background colour on the flag of Brazil? Number 8, which fable sees an evil queen use a mirror to find out who the fairest one of all is? So which fable sees an evil queen use a mirror to find out who the fairest one of all is? Number 9, what is missing? Hearts, diamonds, spades, and what? So what is missing? Hearts, diamonds, spades, and what? And your final question for tonight, number 10. Paper anniversary is celebrated after how many years of marriage? So paper anniversary is celebrated after how many years of marriage? There we go. That is all of your questions for this evening. So, oh, hang on. See, this is why I, rely on Beck so heavily, because she's the one who nudges me and tells me that I've forgotten to do stuff. That one, that one, that one, and then that'll go through to there. Right, so yeah, if you head onto the same link on Twitter as before, or if you go to jvpqquestions.com, the last 20 questions are up there now, so if you need a recap. A lot of you have been messaging saying about how number 4 fits, because you think you've got the connection, but you're not sure how. Don't panic. You're probably right with the answer. I will explain how number 4 fits when we get to them. Right, that one there. I'll see you in 7 minutes. Bye. Right, answers coming up in just a moment's time. And I forgot, I did want to ask a question. There's a few thousand people watching, so I'm hoping one person might be from this industry. I saw a news article on BBC this week. I'm always reading news articles to try and find quiz questions. But the article kind of really caught my attention, and I would love to find out more. So, it was saying there's a shortage of air traffic controllers at the moment, and I'd love to know if anyone works either at NATS or one of the air traffic controls, either at airports or what have you, or knows anyone. Can you put them in touch with us? Drop us a message on Twitter, Facebook, or Insta. Drop us a message because I'd love to know more about it, because it seems like it's not just a small shortage, it's a massive shortage of air traffic controllers at the moment, and I'd love to know more and sort of understand it and see if there's we can, I don't have to say what I can do, but do you know what I mean? I really, it's always intrigued me, but knowing there's quite a shortage, yeah, I'd love to know more. So if anyone that does work sort of in air traffic control or knows anyone who works in air traffic control, yeah, get them to drop us a message. I'd love to have a chat and understand it a bit more. If anyone knows anyone, that would be awesome. Right, okay, answers. Let's do that. That's more important. Let's get into that. So round 4 connections. I will explain question 4 when I get to the end. So I'll give you the answers first. Here we go. Number 1. What does the letter P stand for in the company BP? It is petroleum, as in British Petroleum. Number 2, small drinks intended to be drunk in one go, typically served in a bar, are called what? They are shots. Number 3, apples, oranges and pears are all types of what? They are fruits. Number 4, Google, Bing, Ask and DuckDuckGo are all types of what? They are search engines. So as not to give away the connection so far, I will come back to this, so don't panic. Number 5, Jimmy Choo is a famous name with which clothing item? It's shoes. Number 6, what can go before shark to make the name of one of the most watched YouTube videos of all time? It's baby. Do 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 baby shark. Do 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 baby shark. Number 7, Ben and Jerry's are a famous name with which dessert? It is ice cream. Number 8, what word can go after sword, cat and gold? It is fish. Number 9, what was the surname of Rowan Atkinson's character that got into all kinds of mishaps? He was called Mr. Bean. And number 10, what links them all together? They are all jelly. Now, the reason number 4 is in there, 1, I ran out of sort of jelly-related things. But, jelly was a search engine. It was a very, 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 it didn't last very long, but it was a very, very good search engine for a while. So that is why that is in there. So that clears that one up. General knowledge, number 1, Boston is the state capital of Massachusetts. Number 2, Harold was defeated by which king at the Battle of Hastings? William the Conqueror. So he became King William, but William the Conqueror. You knew who I meant. Number 3, the average percentage of the human body that is water is 60%. Number 4, the Lake District is in which UK county? It is Cumbria. Number 5, in which part of the body would you find the metacarpus bones? It's the hands. Number 6, Mount Cook is the highest mountain in New Zealand. Number 7, what is the background colour on the flag of Brazil? It is green. Number 8, which fable sees an evil queen use a mirror to find out who the fairest one of all is? It is Snow White. Number 9, what is missing? Hearts, diamonds, spades and clubs. And finally, number 10, paper anniversary is celebrated after 1 year of marriage. What's the connection with shoes? Jelly shoes. Right, so tot your scores up. Yeah, 50 points available to... I forgot what I was doing then. 50 points available. If you need a tiebreaker, it is this. Considered the oldest golf course in the world, the old course at St Andrews was established in which year? So considered the oldest golf course in the world, the old course at St Andrews was established in which year? So remember, nearest to this gets the point in 3, 2, 1. 1552. Now, it wasn't called the old course when it was first established, but 1552, over 400 and something odd years that has been going. 500 years? 600. I can't get my maths right. 1552. So there you have it. That is all of your questions for this evening. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Saturday's quiz is definitely pre-recorded. I'm doing it straight after this just because I'm on Damon's stag do. So yeah, wish us luck with that. 2 rounds of golf and a few beers and what have you, and some good people getting together. So very much looking forward to that. Other than that, that is it for this evening. Yeah, so if you do know anyone who works in air traffic control, do get them to get in touch. That'd be great to have a conversation with them, sort of about the challenges and also find out more about it. It's always something that's intrigued me. So if you do know someone, do let me know. And that is it from me. Let me know how you get on. I'm going to put a post up in a sec. Sooner I push the button on this to end the quiz tonight. It is that one there. It is that one there. So yeah, sooner I finish this, I'll pop up a post. Let's share your scores, and I will see you soon. As always, for me, take care. Stay safe.